So that's kind of where I'm at this point. And so it's a good business. The consulting side of this thing is much lower levels of stress. It's much lower levels of overhead, but it has its challenges just the same as any of these other positions we talked about during this video. So it's I think I'm going to be doing it for a long period of time. I also like the idea of getting into some of the training, and really had I had some more guidance throughout my journey, I probably would have avoided some of the pitfalls that I had to go through. And so people that provide training and mentorship is awesome, and that's ultimately what I'm hoping I'm doing for you guys. To that point, I know in this video I kind of touched on separate topics that I didn't elaborate on. So if there's any of those topics you guys want to hear more about, ask me and I'll go over them. Otherwise, this footage is very raw. I mean, obviously I'm not, dressed professionally or, talking real professionally. That's not the intent of this. The intent of this whole thing is to do nothing more than kind of tell you what I've been through, take you down my journey a little bit, hopefully inspire you guys a little bit, and help you guys not go through some of the things that I went through. Like I said, what I'm doing right now, I believe it's good, but take your time, right? Don't rush into it. Take your time, be diligent, and have a better business plan and better systems right off the rip. Pertaining to residential, yes, I'm definitely not going to move forward with it, or at least not at the scale that I'm at now. But I do believe I had to go through that to develop the systems that I have in place now. And so it was a necessary building block to get to that residential level. To that commercial level. Now I'm definitely there. I knew off the rip that ultimately this business model wasn't the smartest one. But once again, building up the branding, building up the name, building up your reputation, it's a building block. So, maybe you can go right to commercial. Maybe you can. I mean, everybody's different. You have different connections. If you have the right connections, use them. Again, don't be intimidated over the commercial thing for no reason. And certainly set up your business model to have it very structured. So, maybe if it's year one for you and you are intimidated by the commercial thing, maybe do 70% commercial, 70% residential, 30% commercial, or gear it towards moving towards commercial in a set period of time. I guess to be a little contradictory, I'm not getting rid of residential entirely. I'm just massively reducing it. So next year, I'm still gonna have residential, but I want it to be no more than 40% of my total business. So not to be a hypocrite or anything like that, but like I said, it's just more headaches. And so the more you can head towards commercial off the rip, I would definitely advise you to do so.